Hello, welcome to this video. Another rapid game on Lichess, and we have the Caro-Kann. This is the two knights line, but as you see, most of the times they transpose to the exchange. Very common now is bishop b5, but they don't. Here I guess we can go for bishop g4. And we have a pretty regular exchange variation. Expecting bishop f4 now. Bishop g5, okay. That's sometimes for me difficult to play. I never know if I should put the bishop on e7 or d6. Because if you put the bishop on d6, it's very hard for us to move our queen and not wreck our pawn structure. So first of all, we can't move the queen. It's hard to move the queen, and it's also hard to move the knight. So I'm going for bishop e7 here. So let's see if we have to move it back. Or we take. I know in the exchange it's very common to take the knight. We want to go for a minority attack. It's very common in this structure. If you move it back, then maybe g4 and knight h4 is pretty strong. Let me think it out. Well, for the moment I'm just gonna take. In a lot of these videos I make, I end up in time trouble because I notice sometimes I just talk, but I don't think during talking, so that's something I have to improve upon. Okay, takes a knight without provocation. Doesn't seem to me like a very good decision. Because he just gave up his bishop for nothing. Well, I also did in a sense, but so I will try to go for a minority attack here. Play on the queen side. So should I be afraid of knight b5? I don't think so. Let me calculate this out. b5, knight c5. I was saying maybe the wrong square, but I meant knight c5. Then maybe knight a6 is annoying. But then I can just move my rook to, let's say, b6. Then he cannot play queen b4 because I'm covering that with my pawn. So let's go for this. Okay. Can play this in one go. Maybe I'm a bit too quick here. Because a lot of the times you prepare also with queen c7 and rook c8. But we'll see. Our opponent is playing pretty quick. So we accomplished our goal with making c3 a weak square. I want to make room for my f rook to go to the c file. Question is, where should we put our queen? If on b6, then it's on the open file. Or maybe that's not the best. But on c7, it's kind of safe. Let's go for c7 now. So rook c8 is, at the moment is not possible because of bishop a6. So what to do? I think rook b6 is fine. So we covered the a6 square, but what was I seeing? Seems safe. That's a move I don't really get, but okay. Okay, yeah, rook b6 is preventing me to play knight a5. So maybe we have to remove the rook again. Yes, it's not the most optimal setup. But I must say, White's also playing some mysterious moves. So what is our piece placement? Because White always has this knight c5 move. We don't want to move our bishop away yet, because then c4 is happening and White kind of gets rid of his weakness. Gets the isolated queen's pawn in return. So maybe moving our queen. Or the rook. Hard. So rook b7 and then knight a5, but rook b7, then this bishop d3 again, and I can threaten bishop a6. Knight d7 is also not the smartest move, because then it's knight c5. So maybe queen d6, centralize. c5 takes. I don't know if I played this the most smart way. Threatening a mate in one. No, not a mate in one, but oh, I hear my daughter waking up. Hope she goes us back to sleep again. Is he threatening knight? No. No threats here. Let's play a little bit quicker. So far we cover everything. Don't see any threats. Bishop g7, knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes. I defend it also with the queen. Okay. Not afraid of bishop a6. Because I can just move my rook to c7. Or this rook. Let's play the queen here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he cannot move the knight. Because if I take this pawn and the knight cannot defend, then I can take a couple of times on c1. So, if I play knight a5, I can just play knight c5 and then we repeat. Let's check if we want to do that. Oh, okay. What am I missing here? It was a very quick move. I can win a pawn here, right? Am I afraid of pawn takes g6? What does he want to do? So, what's the plan now? Am I already a pawn up? Maybe he's hoping for threats on the H file? I don't really see how he's gonna do that, because that's very slow. If he tries to defend the c3 pawn with e1 rook, I can take with the bishop. Yeah. He really wants to go for it. Now I'm 2 pawns up. I can take even another pawn, but I have to be careful to not let him infiltrate my back rank. So what do I do here? I guess if I take with the bishop and he goes for the queen over here, I defend this pawn and I can just put my king on g7, so seems like a safe move. I was expecting that. Is this working? Takes, let's check. King g7. There's no check. Am I missing something here? So I should win this. Okay. Now this is calculating time. Because queen takes f7 is something we don't want, but I also have rook check. There's a mate here, I think. Okay, let's check this out. Queen check. He's resigned. Okay. Yeah. Let me check in a moment if this really was a mate. I think it's winning anyway. But alright, so I looked at the game a bit. Honestly, there's not too much to say about this game. You get this type of exchange a lot when you play the Caro-Kann at this level. And here white didn't go for the most challenging way of the exchange, because that is to play the bishop first and delay the knight f3 knight, and or play h3 or an early bishop f4. Like here, white should play bishop d3, that's much more challenging. Then we play queen c7. But white choose for a more passive setup, and there's not a lot of theory on this. We just play standard moves. I could have played bishop d6 here. So bishop g5 is harder, because if I play bishop g5, if they play bishop g5, then I can play queen c7 or queen b6. But knight f6 is not bad. Yes, this taking of the knight without h6 is also not a very good decision. I could even go for b5 directly here, because if I do it now, then with this rook move first, white has a4, and then it's much harder to get a minority attack in. And here I slowly improve my position. I got the structure I want. And now yeah, the plan is easy. The execution, of course, is not that easy, but yes, we go for the minority attack. So if you play the Caro-Kann Exchange, you should definitely read or watch stuff about the minority attack, because it's a very strong plan, and most of the times the only plan in this particular variation. So of course I also didn't play perfect, but yes, here yeah, white moved the bishop a lot on this diagonal. This was not a good move by me, because white can just go for knight c5, and if I then move the knight back, he can just take it. So that was not too good. But here white went for some kind of attacking ideas without any support. So here I just won a pawn, and I won another pawn. Maybe here taking with the queen was even more strong. But yes, here it's just a very big advantage for black. This of course is a blunder. White is in desperado mode here. It's already mate and 8 according to the computer. Let's check. Yeah, white should play bishop g or king g2 here, but still a crazy advantage. Here I was only thinking of queen c1, but queen d3 check is even stronger. So I think in these positions where you have mating threats, checks, captures and threats is definitely the way to go. Look for the most forcing moves. But this, if I play my move, it's still winning. So thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. Please feel free to leave comments if you have suggestions to improve my channel, or requests or anything. I'm always looking to improve myself. and the channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I see you next next video. Bye bye.